Genesis 3, the fall of man. Now the serpent was more crafty than any living creature of the field which the Lord God had made. And the serpent said to the woman, "Can it really be that God has said, 'You shall not eat from any tree of the garden'?" And the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat fruit from the trees of the garden, except the fruit from the tree which is in the middle of the garden. God said, 'You shall not eat from it nor touch it, otherwise you will die.'" But the serpent said to the woman, "You certainly will not die, for God knows that on the day you eat from it, your eyes will be opened. That is, you will have greater awareness, and you will be like God, knowing the difference between good and evil." And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was delightful to look at, and a tree to be desired in order to make one wise and insightful, she took some of its fruit and ate it. And she also gave some to her husband with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of the two of them were opened, that is, their awareness increased, and they knew that they were naked, and they fastened fig leaves together and made themselves coverings. And they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool afternoon breeze of the day. So the man and his wife hid and kept themselves hidden from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to Adam and said, "Where are you?" He said, "I heard the sound of you walking in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself." God said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten fruit from the tree of which I commanded you not to eat?" And the man said, "The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Then the Lord God said to the woman, "What is this that you have done?" And the woman said, "The serpent beguiled and deceived me, and I ate from the forbidden tree." The Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all the cattle, and more than any animal of the field. On your belly you shall go, and dust you shall eat all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He shall fatally bruise your head, and you shall only bruise his heel." To the woman he said, "I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth. In pain you will give birth to children. Yet your desire and longing will be for your husband, and he will rule with authority over you and be responsible for you." Then to Adam the Lord God said, "Because you have listened attentively to the voice of your wife and have eaten fruit from the tree about which I commanded you, saying, 'You shall not eat of it,' the ground is now under a curse because of you. In sorrow and toil you shall eat the fruit of it all the days of your life. Both thorns and thistles it shall grow for you, and you shall eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your face you will eat bread until you return to the ground, for from it you were taken, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return." The man named his wife Eve, because she was the mother of all the living. The Lord God made tunics of animal skins for Adam and his wife and clothed them. And the Lord God said, "Behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing how to distinguish between good and evil. And now he might stretch out his hand and take from the tree of life as well, and eat its fruit, and live in this fallen, sinful condition forever." Therefore the Lord God sent Adam away from the Garden of Eden to till and cultivate the ground from which he was taken. So God drove the man out, and at the east of the Garden of Eden he permanently stationed the cherubim and the sword with the flashing blade, which turned round and round in every direction to protect and guard the way to the tree of life.